What's good, YouTube? Lan, the Ultimate Form here, back again once again. And today we are here for episode 24, our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn. Normally I don't do episodes this late, but it's going to be a one-off exception because I wanted to do an episode today after what I had to go through last night. Now, in the last episode we did several of the side quests we obtained in Meridian, and I've since then gone around, done some of the miscellaneous stuff, found a couple other side quests that we're going to have to go backtracking to do, but we'll do those in a later episode. But I went and did the impossible. I went back and I completed all of the hunting trials, and when I say all of them, I did all of them, all Blazing Suns, and I had to do it the first time round. So if I missed the time for the Blazing Sun, I cancelled it and I went back and did it again. And when I say some of them are really good, like the Great Run trials are really great, the Valley Meat trials are really good, the last one's a bit of a butthead, but the stealth trials in the Jewel for the last, I never remember what this place is called. So just as a frame of reference, all of this green area is known as the Jewel. But the Spurt Flint's hunting ground trials are the stealth trials, and they are the most annoying trials in the game. Like, they are absolutely horrendous. The fact that they're only marked as level 18 doesn't make sense to me, whereas the Sunfurrow hunting ground ones are level 30. Then again, in all fairness, they do come with a Thunderjaw, but they're way easier to do. You get way more time to do them in. I mean, a minute 10 isn't exactly long, but it feels like a lot longer. So I went back and did all of those, which means we can now get all of the Lodge weapons. If you're doing your first time playthrough of this game, the Lodge weapons are actually the strongest weapons that you can obtain in the game without doing the Frozen Wilds DLC. And then you can get 3 extra bows, which are the Banuk Champion bows, which are slightly stronger. But when you do New Game Plus, you do get the Adept weapons, which are pretty much the same as the Banuk ones, just without the extra
buy what you need, leave the rest.
The extra draw
Take a look at these wares.
length on them. So I finally did that, and I've got them all, and we can go get the weapons now. Don't really need them, but that's more bragging rights for me. I didn't manage to do them on my first playthrough, but I managed to do them on this one, so I am ecstatic.
What can I do for you today? How are the trials going for you? Have enough marks for a weapon yet?
I believe I have enough here. What next?
You brought in all the sun marks at once. You're going to make a lot of hunters jealous. Not that it takes much. I'm pleased to present to you a Lodge Blast Sling, a Lodge Rope Caster, and the Lodge Warbow. Congratulations, you're a master hunter of the Lodge. All I can give you now is encouragement.
I'll take encouragement, you know. I'll take them, because I wasn't able to ever do that quest before. So I'm glad I managed to do it. So they come in treasure boxes, and if you go to craft, they should be there at the bottom. I do have the blast sling already, I have it here, but it's, again, just bragging rights. The Lodge rope caster is phenomenal. It might actually be a little bit better than the Adept, but I would have to go try that out. They both got 4 slots each, so they're pretty much the same. And then the Lodge Warbow, I do like the little bit of gold on them, but again, if this is your original playthrough, then these literally are the strongest variants that you can get of those weapons, other than the Banuk Striker, the Banuk Power Shot, and the Banuk Champion. Banuk Champion is a little bit stronger, but yeah, base 50. 6. Oh, the Banuk Champion. Ooh, actually, this might be stronger than the Banuk Champion. It's got more handling, at least. Gives me a steady hand. But yeah, that's all done. Cool, so we need to go talk to Assis.
Go on and give Assis those trophies.
Dang right I will.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw. More trophies? No? Then you're not welcome in my presence.
Hunter's blind. Talana has accepted us to the lodge. And we get a contract from Assis. So let's move on with that. We're going to accept this quest, see what it takes us, and then we're going to go talk to Mournful Niman.
When I gave him my trophies, Assis said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
Long time. One of these days, I'm gonna look him in the face and tell him I quit.
He killed his father and be done with it.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Niman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
So that's done. As I was saying before I realized my mic was turned off, I want to do all the... I think that's it. So let's go follow Talana. We are going to go back up here to Bright Market and do the side quest here, but probably after we do this quest with Talana. Our main story quest are all the way up here, so we haven't got much to do. And I found out that we have a quest back here. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that we would have to do something for the Oseram lady that stays here at Hunter's Gathering. So I guess that unlocks after you reach Meridian. So I'm gonna go back at some point and we will go do that. We might do that in this episode. But let's see what Talana wants. I went and sold all my old equipment and stuff that I didn't need, and modified all the equipment that we currently have. So might be looking a bit sharper.
You wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsati.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because glint hawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. But what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Redmaw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
So, we have that quest to go and do. I think I will bench that for a moment and see what this quest happens to be. Lone Light is all the way over here, by the way. We did pass it on the way down. But I want to go to Hunter's Gather and see what we have to do. I think I should ask a comment question of the day, because I haven't done that in a long time. So, comment question of the day is, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Actually, let me make it more difficult. If you had 2 superpowers, what would it be? Maybe that's not making it difficult, maybe just making it longer. Probably should have thought this one through a little bit more. Oh well, yeah, but so if you had 2 superpowers, what would they be?
I have proven my worth with 100 hunts, and my song will echo for 100 more.
Give me one moment. There we go. Let's move forward.
How's your road treating you, Aloy?
Full of surprises, Jira. How about you?
When the Karja fort opened, I got word that my husband had come looking for me. But only the word made it to the fort. He didn't.
You have a husband?
Kendrick. Beat him in an arm wrestling match. I left him behind when I left the claim. Some metal sellers passed him at the bridge near the glare break. Seeing as you drift on the wind, little spark.
If I'm out that way, I'll look for him, but... do you want him to find you, Jira?
Ever have those mornings when you wake up without all the answers? Still, I'll be heading up to the fort to resupply. Luck on your travels.
Cool, an old acquaintance. So that will have us go all the way up here, which is actually not too far from where we need to go for Lone Light. So we might as well go do that. Should we ride? No, it might take too long. Might get into a couple fights on the way there, so I probably should fast travel. I have a propensity to start fighting random things on the road. I do need to go and get some materials. I still need a raccoon skin and a goose skin. Oops, sounds like my dad is home. Cool, so let's quickly do this. What's around freebooters? I'm actually starting to run low on Ridgewood, so I have to start actively picking it up. If we see any geese or raccoons, we need to make sure we punch them in the face. actually starting to run out of materials. I didn't discover that machine heard before. Okay.
No telling how many people pass this way. But this was a man with a cart, so...
Dang it, I missed the goose.
Never know when I might need these.
Well, I'm gonna need them pretty soon, because I know there's a fight at the end of this one. Oh, hey Isabel, hi baby girl, how you doing? There's a Thunderjaw that way. I don't have to fight a Thunderjaw.
He left the road.
Ow.
End of the tracks. Well, that doesn't make any sense. What's around here? Someone's possessions. Kendert's? There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or...
Like, I'm literally running out of everything. Meat, flowers, everything.
No more blood. Must have had time to bind his wound. This chest looks like it's of Oseram making. At least he's easy to follow. I just hope he's okay. The barrel. Yes, Aaron's breath. That's Oseram brew. Did it roll downhill?
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, my goods scattered in a herd of tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jira.
Kind of peak, bro. So these are tramplers. I'm pretty sure I spoke about tramplers before, but they are acquisition machines that are not the easiest thing to fight. Let's go to our notebook and have a look at tramplers. As I said, when threatened, they run in circles around the target while firing fire at you. Haha. They have an excavation horn to the front of their body that allow them to till the soil, but also break down larger rocks. You can use their power cells on the back to do a lot of damage. They also have a processing unit, which is a big boom attack that is great if you want to disable a bunch of them at the same time. They are known to drop trampler hearts and trampler lenses, but also luminous braiding, which can be useful. Let's sow some discourse first. That's the attack that they can do with their processing unit. Let's sow some discourse. Ow. Corruption arrows are honestly your friends. Don't have a lot of metal burn left. Oh God. Corruption arrows are your best friends.
The right kind of corruption.
Ow. Oh, I aggroed the Thunderjaw. I didn't mean to aggro the Thunderjaw. He shouldn't focus on me. Ow! Ooh. Oh no! She killed me. I probably could have handled that a bit better. Maybe I should go in for a slightly different approach. This might be a better way of handling the situation.
They know where I am. You.
And I'm gonna call you Winston. Thank you, Winston, for your assistance. That time was better, because I actually used my brain. Tramplers are not hard by any means to take down, they're just super annoying because there's always like 10 of them and they're super chunky, and if you hit their armor you basically do no damage to them. Which is partly why the reason why their weak spots are so big, but at the same time they still hurt like an absolute train. There's the other one. Oh, it's in front of my face. Just in case I aggro that Thunderjaw. It's not my idea of a fun time fighting a Thunderjaw.
It's too steep. Have to find another way.
Hey, Isabel's got it, fam. It's not too steep. She's just being lazy.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jura said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ildermen. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a Thunderjaw. It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stocking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
That's done. Yay! Another happy customer. So I have to go back to Day Tower to talk to her. Again, I'm not gonna ride all the way back because that'll take way too long. Take way too long. And the loading screens aren't too bad in this game. I did experience some loading screens last night between zones, so it does kind of happen if you take the elevators up in Meridian. there is a bit of a drop off, and then there's a very minute loading screen. Like it flickers anything from a second to like half a second. It's not too bad. The only reason why I kind of came across Gira's quest, I remembered it, but I kind of forgot when it popped up, was because I went back into some backtracking and talked to all the old quest clients that we have had so far. And some of them do say interesting things, like Zaid is not here anymore, and like the captain of them, Day Tower, does. Ooh, how did I miss that?
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Oh, and that one's on the claim. It would be nice to have that when I was talking about the also one.
Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendrick wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the Ealdorman.
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Karja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's
the tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you? There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
I like Jira. Something about her I just like. If I was a human during this time with these types of people, I legit would probably be friends with her. She seems cool. Gave some good stuff too. And we got a data point for the claim. Guide to the claim by the well-travelled Aram. Often I fling open the windows of my villa, not only to partake in the sense and sights of the city, but to hear the questions on the street. Equally often I hear them ask aloud, what do you make of these outsiders, these Oseram, who are suddenly our allies or even our neighbours? Why do they eat as they do, argue as they do? What is the matter with their hearty scent? And why are they always drinking? So these are fun to read. I haven't actively gone out my way to go and find these scanned glyphs, but I may take a chance to go at least find a few more, because they do seem like interesting stuff. So you have text data points from quests, which surprisingly I'm missing a few, but I guess some of those are story related. Let's go back to Lone Light. We can ride from here. I don't mind that.
Look at these wares. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Will I inevitably injure myself? Extreme. Oh no, I won't. Cool. And that should be him.
Beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin
Like
and learn everything he knows.
Joints.
Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus, who the woman is, the one who looks like me.
So you can see Lone Light is
Why they
basically
want
from
me
here.
dead. Olin's
Aloy,
trail leads to Meridian.
shut up!
When I catch him, he will talk.
Every time we come through Day Tower, you do the same thing. It's not okay. So we're gonna go down this side instead, because there is a zip line. Is a boat, baby girl, where you at? Okay, never mind. And that will kind of help us avoid the giant bird that happens to be all the way up there. Whoa, perfect mount. Okay, now you're just confused. Oof. It's evening. luckily, if you're standing outside that area, they won't attack you. Generally, at least. Morning's watch. Don't know why combat music was playing, but oh well. So we've been to Lone Light before, but yeah, this is one of the settlements built on another mesa. There's quite a few mesas out here that settlements are built on, and it's a nice little quaint place. Don't have much to do here other than do this quest.
About time you showed up. More Lan-hikaru incoming.
Okay. So you guys fight each other. Crit. I'm not that cold resistant, unfortunately.
More coming.
Here they come.
Use the houses and such as elevation or Tana's actually pretty good at support. Did you see the girl out here?
Not even close.
He landed on the house. Glenhawks aren't hard to fight once you know what you're doing.
On me! Take back the fight!
Ow. Was there a need to land on me?
Get your head down!
Pretty much everything will knock them out the sky. Ow! That was unnecessary. You didn't have to blow up on me. Gonna need the chill water. He had a machine box.
Not even a challenge.
So I found out that machine scavenger boxes are literally just ways of the game giving you more items without taking up more slots on the machines. Useful.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
And that I do not need you to do, lady. That I do not need you to do. But we are gonna have to make...
back the wrong side.
I need the dismount point. I don't remember where it is. There it is. Let me carry this Ridgewood. 215. Good enough. What I might do is remod this one because I have 24 to ice. I might remod this one, so take that range off and put another ice. Put another ice weave on. Isabel, you stuck? Okay, your AI is not the smartest, but that's okay, I guess. So let's get this quest wrapped up, and then we'll wrap up the episode as well. You have to be very careful because snapmaws do live in the waters around here. As I mentioned before, snapmaws are tidal machines. They function to purify water. They do happen to have blaze on them, which is used as the power source, but they do have chill water, which allows them to throw ice at you. There's the glint hawks.
More Glinthawks. It's down.
Oh, the snapmaws are already dead. Go down. I'll take the blaze and the sparkers, man. I'll take them. Blaze root, need that.
There are snapmaw carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here.
Bro, this is a lot of snapmaws.
Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blinds. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
Bro, that is a lot of snapmaws to be leaving around.
Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
So they come up here and they ambush the snapmaws. Smart, but not really a hunter's way of hunting. Haha. And they have carja weapons. Kinda don't remember this quest, but let's keep pushing on. Oh, they have quite an operation here if they built something like this here.
These must be the snapmaw hunters.
I don't remember this all the way up here. This looks like your way down.
I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
Bro, squad.
You didn't think it was just us two, did you? You already have one? Now that's impressive. All right, then.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
Aloy.
I'm sure there's a way this ends where I have to end up killing all of them, but I guess that if you don't persuade that, if you don't have a Snapball heart, then that's an option.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait, are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Cool. That's done. Hunter's Blind is all done. We can go home. That also means we have to end the episode for today. Bit of a longer one. I didn't expect it to be this long. Should have started earlier. Should have actually planned what I was going to do more accurately, but it is what it is. If you guys liked what you saw here today, please make sure you slap that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell to get notified of more content coming your way. And I've been your boy Lan the Ultimate Form, and I'll catch you... Oh, before I say that, I have a question, and I want you guys to put that down in the comment section below. I know I haven't finished the Digimon LP yet, and I wanted to ask you guys, should I try running these Digimon and Horizon alongside each other for a little while to see how I can manage with it, or should I do one? Should I finish off Horizon then do Digimon and then continue that series back where it was supposed to be? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget our comment question today: if you had 2 superpowers, what would they be? And I've been your boy Lan the Ultimate Form, and I'll catch you cats later.